chapter, electricity. You all know that in yesterday's class, we come across two important concepts with respect to a main concept in electricity, that is system of resistors. You all know that resistors can be connected in three different ways. Among these, the first two are series connection and parallel connection. Third one, both will be mixed. It is called mixed connection. Just we shall recall some important points with respect to these two. Series connection. If two or more resistors are connected end to end, then they are said to be connected in series. In case of series connection, we know that how the physical quantities like voltage, electric current, and electric resistance vary, right? With respect to electric resistance, when the resistors are connected in series, what will be the total electric resistance? Whether it increases or decreases? It increases, right? And if three resistors are connected in series, then what is the total electric resistance offered by the circuit? It is the sum of resistances of all the resistors. That is, Rs is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. And we also know that with respect to current, as the resistors are connected in series, electric resistance increases, current decreases. And once the current is constituted in the circuit, the flow of current in this circuit is constant. That is, the same amount of electric current flows through all the three resistors. Next, with respect to voltage, dear students, you know that the voltage across each resistor is different. But when you find out the voltage across, when you find out the sum of voltage across each resistor, that is equal to voltage of the battery. And as we have taken three resistors, voltage of the battery can be written as V is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3. And even we have derived the formula to find out the total electric resistance when the resistors are connected in series. Just to recall few steps. We know that the voltage of the battery is equal to the sum of voltage across each resistor. And we write this as V is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3. And the amount of current flowing through all the resistors, it is same. Hence, we write the voltage of the battery according to Ohm's law as V is equal to I into R. Similarly, V1 is I into R1. V2 is equal to I into R2. V3 is equal to I into R3. When you substitute all of these in this equation, then where V is I into R, V1 is I into R1 plus V2 is I into R2 and V3 is I into R3. Here I is common factor, you will get remaining R1 plus R2 plus R3. In the LHS part, we have I into R. I and I get cancelled. Then it is R is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. As the resistors are connected in series, the total electric resistance is to be taken as it is Rs. So this is the derivation, and even yesterday I had given you the information regarding this in detail. Now let's focus on parallel connection. Just we shall recall some important points. If two, listen, if two or more resistors are connected between two same points in the circuit, then they are said to be connected in parallel, right? In case of parallel connection, what will be the net electric resistance, it increases or decreases? You know that as they are connected in parallel, it decreases. Total electric resistance decreases. Obviously, the current increases. Then total electric resistance can be written as 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. So the reciprocal of total electric resistance is equal to the sum of reciprocals of individual resistance. Then with respect to voltage, in case of parallel connection, voltage across each resistor is same because this voltmeter is to be connected between two same points. Whereas current, once the current is constituted, so this current will go on distributing to all the resistors. Hence, the amount of current flowing through each resistor is different from 1 to 1. We can say that is I is equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3. And we also know that according to Ohm's law, we can write current as V by R. Then current flowing through first resistor can be written as V by R1. Current flowing through second resistor, it is V by R2. Then current flowing through third resistor, it is V by R3. Here, V is common factor. You'll get 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. Then V by R. V and V get cancelled. You'll get 1 by R is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. Here we are taking the total electric resistance of resistors connected in parallel. Hence we take this total electric resistance as Rp. So this is the formula to calculate the total electric resistance of three resistors when they are connected in parallel. So this much was completed. In addition with that, just we were focusing on, we were solving the problems on series connection. I think only 2 sub problems were over. Now let's go for continuing this. So numerical problems.
Good morning, dear children. Listen carefully. Please turn on your video. Otherwise, we won't get your name in attendance list. See, Aditi, it has been giving you more than 5 times warning. You are not going to turn on your video. Aditi, yes. Asha, yes. Please, Mithun Swami, EK. Some of other students, Yashas GR, Pratham GR, please turn on your video. Otherwise, you won't get your name. So simply I'm wasting time. Sir, you can continue, sir.
Thank you, sir. Dear students, in numerical problems, first we were focusing on series connection. In that first problem, 2 were over. So now we are moving to third one. You may just go for copying that. It is, there are 2 resistors. One is, third one is over. Okay, now then it is 4. One is 10 raised to the power 2 volt. Second one is 2 into 10 raised to the power 1 volt. Then we have to find out the total electric resistance if these two are connected in series. Yes, let's go for finding them. We know that there are 2 resistors. As they are connected in series, the total electric resistance can be written as Rs is equal to R1 plus R2. Should go on copying with me. Then this is equal to where The resistance of first resistor, it is 10 raised to the power 2 plus second resistor, it is 2 into 10 raised to the power 1. Dear students, you know that the value of 10 square, it is 100 plus 10 raised to the power 1, it is 10. 10 twos are 20. 100 plus 20, 120. Yes, Riker, you are right. It is 120 ohm. Followed. Next, another one. Fifth one. Suppose you'll be given 5 resistors. 5 resistors, and the resistance of each resistor is 1 by 5 ohm. Yesterday I had given you this question in worksheet, and most of you have done it. It is good. Okay. Here we are going to take Vaishnav BM. Yes, you are right. It is correct only. Vijay Lakshmi, you are right. You will get 1 ohm. See, the resistance of first ohm is 1 by 5. Second one is 1 by 5. Third one is 1 by 5 ohm. Fourth one is 1 by 5 ohm. Even fifth one is also 1 by 5. And now we have to find out the resistance of the total electric resistance of these resistors when they are connected in series. It is, as there are 5 resistors, I write RS is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3 plus R4 plus R5. This is equal to, it is 1 by 5 plus 1 by 5. Resistance of third resistor is 1 by 5. Fourth one is also same. Even fifth one as well. There are 5 times 1 by 5. You may take LCM and simplify. RS 5 times 1 by 5 can be written like this also. I'm cancelling 5 and 5. You will get 1 ohm. Hope that you have understood. Okay. Now 5 sub questions are over. Now let's move on to a problem on parallel connection. Right. Second one. Second one. Find the effective resistance. Find the effective resistance or resultant resistance. Total electric resistance. All are same one. Find the effective resistance of the following resistors. Of the following resistors. Following resistors when they are connected in parallel. When they are connected in parallel. Dear students, you all know that the formula that we use to find out the total electric resistance when the resistors are connected in parallel. That is 1 by RP is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus so on plus 1 by Rn. So here it all depends on the number of resistors that we are going to take. In this case, we have taken n number of resistors. Hope that you have understood. Have you got it? Oh, okay. So that's good. Now let me go for giving you some numerals. First one, very simple one. It is 2 and 4. These are the 2 resistors connected in parallel. We want the effective resistance. Let's go for finding. 40 VC, you are telling that 8 ohm. Dear students, I have already told you, when the resistors are connected in parallel, the net electric resistance decreases, is it not? So it should be less than 4 or less than 2 ohm. Okay. Observe. Here on right. If it is copied, if you have already done, you just cross check with your with my writing. If not, go on copying with me. Some are telling that 2 ohm, 2 ohm, 3 by 4 ohm, 4 by 3. Just observe. There are two resistors. They are connected in parallel. Then the effective resistance can be written as 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. Here I'll continue. 3 by 4 ohm. Let us check it. 1 by Rp as it is. This is equal to here 1 by R1. 1 by where R1 is, it is 2 ohm plus and R2, it is 4 ohm. 1 by 4. Observe here, let's go for simplifying the RHS part by taking LCM. LCM will be, it is 4 multiplied 4 with the first term. You will get, see, 1 by 2 into 4. 2 ones are 2 twos are 2 ones are 2. Multiply LCM with the second term. 4 and 4 get cancelled. You will get 1. It is 3 by 4. 1 by Rp is equal to 3 by 4. It is not the final answer. It is not the effective resistance. Look here, we want Rp. You may take the reciprocal again. Then Rp is equal to, that is 1 by Rp. Its reciprocal is Rp. 3 by 4. Its reciprocal is 4 by 3. This is final answer. So total resistance is 4 by 3 ohm. Even you will get this by cross multiplying. See that 4 ones are 4, then 3 into Rp. We want Rp. So 4 by 3. Did you understand? It's not 0.75. It's not 0.
Sir, your audio is muted, sir.
Sir, your audio is muted, sir.
Turn on your
Please
mic.
unmute.
Sir, your audio is muted.
Sir, turn on your
Unmute
mic.
the audio.
Good morning, sir. Sir, turn on your audio. Raju, sir, can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah. Yes. Okay. On cross multiplying, we got this. See, 4 ones are 4, 3 into Rp, 3 Rp. Now we want only Rp. So I'll write that Rp as this. Then 4 is here. Take transpose 3 to the denominator. It is 4 by 3. Hope that you have understood. It is 4 by 3. Go. This is effective resistance. This is effective resistance. Now, let me go for taking another one. Right. Second one. Right. It is 5 ohm, 4 ohm, 10 ohm. 5 ohm, 4 ohm, 10 ohm. Just to put double star mark. Because in one of the year, it was given in the examination just for 1 mark. They've asked you to find out the effective resistance for these 3 resistors when they are connected in parallel. Here 3 resistors are there. Hence, I write the effective resistance as 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. Just go for substituting. it is 1 by RP. Please go on writing with me. Don't be lagging. 1 by R1. 1 by R1 is, it is 5 plus 1 by R2. R2 is 4. 1 by 4 plus 1 by R3. R3 is 10 ohm. Now you may go for taking the LCM of the denominators. LCM of 5, 4 and 10. It is 20. We have already learned how to find out LCM. Nishka, have you got same?
Yes, sir.
Now you tell the numerator terms. Multiply 20 with the first term.
4, sir.
Sir, 4 plus 5 plus 5 plus 2.
5 sir, 5 sir.
I'm giving chance to particular student. When you multiply 20, 4 ones are 4, 5 are. Let's multiply LCM with the third. Ones are 2, 2 ones. Now, let's go for adding them. 4 plus 5 plus 2, it is 11. 11 by 20. 1 by RP is equal to 11 by 20. Is it effective resistance?
No, sir.
No sir.
No.
No, sir. Reciprocal of 11 by 20 is 20 by 11.
Yes. We have to take the reciprocal. Reciprocal of 1 by RP is RP. 11 by 20 is 20 by 11. So effective resistance is 20 by 11 ohm. Followed?
Yes, sir.
We can write in decimal form. Listen, some students are asking, sir, can we write it in decimal form? Of course, if it is terminating, then go for that. If not, you may write just as it is only. Because as 20 by 11, it will be non-terminating recurring. You may just express this in fractional form only. Next, we are moving to the third numeral. Right? Third numerical problem. Find the total electric resistance. Third question. Find the total electric resistance from the following circuits. Find the total electric resistance from the following circuits. Here, I'm not going to draw the complete circuit diagram. Instead, a part of it, that is a part of a circuit diagram that shows how the resistors are connected. Now let me give you that. Here, first one, it is like this is first resistor and the second resistor. This is third resistor. Here, this is 5 ohm, is 10 ohm, this is 15 ohm. Very simple one. Dear students, here they are not asked you to find out the effective resistance when they are not given the information whether the resistors are connected in series or parallel. You should observe the circuit and you should come to know whether it is series or parallel connection. Based on that, you should find out effective resistance.
20.
Yes.
30 ohms.
Very good, very good. Sudarshan, you are right. Vishnu, you are right. Prem P. Kaleshwar.
Yes, sir.
Oh, so you are right. What is the effective resistance?
30 ohms, sir.
30 ohms, sir.
Oh, very good. Nitish Kumar, you are right. Spandana, correct. Nagalakshmi, correct. Okay, just observe. Just by observing this circuit, you can come to know that the resistors are connected in series. So, effective resistance can be written as Rs is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. Then you may substitute where R1 is 5 ohm, R2 is 10 ohm, and R3 is 15 ohm. On adding all the three, you will get 30 ohm. It is the effective resistance of, or the effective resistance offered by this circuit. Rs is equal to 30. Now let me go for giving you the second circuit. Second circuit. Here, it has been given like this. This is the circuit diagram. And the resistance of first resistor is 8 ohm. Second one is 10 ohm. We have to find out the effective resistance. Could you tell how the resistors are connected?
Parallel.
Parallel.
Parallel. It is parallel. So now let us go for finding the effective resistance. It is 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. This is equal to 1 by, where the first resistor is 8
40
ohm,
by 9 ohms, sir.
second one is 10 ohm. This is equal to, let's go for taking LCM and simplify.
20 by ohms, sir.
8 and 10 is 40. If you do not know, you can go for using working column. 8 and
40 by
10.
9, sir.
It is 2 4s are 2 5s are 4 5s are 20, 22s are 40. Now let us multiply LCM 40 with the first term. 8 1s are 8, 5s are. So 5 1s are 5. So, plus here let us multiply 40 with the second term. 10 1s are 10 4s are 4 1s are 4. This is 9 by 40. 1 by Rp is equal to 9 by 40. But we want the effective resistance, total resistance or resultant resistance. This is Rp is equal to 40 by 9 ohm. So reciprocal of 1 by Rp. So how to find out the effective? That is going to, we are finding the effective resistance. We are finding the effective resistance only. Taking reciprocal of 1 by Rp, you will get R. Reciprocal of 9 by 40, it will be 40 by 9. Then with nothing to worry, I'll give you all types. Hope that you have copied. Now we are moving to another type. One, two questions are over. Now let me go for taking third sub question in this one. Third one. Here, this is the first resistor. Zigzag line should be neat and it should be correct, because I notice some students will go for drawing like this. It should not be curved. It should be exactly zigzag. This is first resistor. Now observe. Is second resistor. This is third resistor. Dear students, could you tell what type of connection of resistors?
Mixed connection.
Very good. It is
Mixed connection,
mixed
sir.
connection. Observe it. This is first resistor and this is second one, this is third one. You can notice that second and third resistors, these two are connected in parallel. And this combination, this effective resistance is connected with the first resistor in series. Understood? Hence, first you have to find out the effective resistance of these two resistors, then take the whole circuit. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now,
Yes, sir.
here, this is R1, is R2, and this is R3. Let me take R1 as 4 ohm, R2 as 8 ohm, whereas R3 it is 12 ohm. I've taken simple numbers. Let us go for finding the effective resistance. Dear students, as I said, as it is a mixed connection, as it is a combination of resistors, first you will go for finding the effective resistance of these two, that is R2 and R3. Here I'll write 1 by RP is equal to, this is 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. Hope that you are understanding. If any student is not understanding, please ask me. Please, you may text me also. I will clarify your doubts. It is 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3 because
Sir, I have doubt, sir.
this is equal to,
Sir, doubt.
yes,
Sir, in every circuit, only 3 resistance will be there, sir, not more than that, sir.
3.
Only 3 resistance will be there, sir.
Any number of resistors may be there. Just I'm moving from simple to complex. First simple numbers. Afterwards, I'll go for taking different numbers. This is 1 by R2. 1 by, where R2 is 8 ohm, plus 1 by R3. R3 is 12 ohm. Take LCM of 8 and 12. This is 24.
24.
I'm not saying. Let us multiply this LCM with the first term. 8 ones are 8 threes are. Multiply this with second one. It is 2. 12 ones are 12 twos are 2 ones are 2. And this is equal to 5 by 24. 1 by RP is equal to 5 by 24. And reciprocal of 1 by RP is RP.
24
And
by
reciprocal of 5 by 24 is 24 by 5. Cancel it. Because it will be terminating. See, 5 4s are 20. 4 will remain. It becomes 40. 5 8s are 40. So RP is equal to 4.8 volts. This is the effective resistance of second resistor and third resistor. And this, now we got this value. This value is 4.8. You may also take 24 by 7. Now see that this 24 by 7 ohm as well as 4 ohm, these two are in series. Now, all right.
Sir,
It is
24 by 5 ohm. Sir.
24 by 5.
24. Okay. RS is equal to first resistor and this combination. Both are in series. Then resistor should be added. All right. R1 plus RP, where R1 is 4 ohm plus RP, it is 4.8 ohm. This will be equal to 8.8 ohm.
ohm.
Therefore, the total effective resistance or total resistance offered by the circuit is 8.8 ohm. The students, hope that you have understood.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Thank you. Okay, write the conclusion. Therefore, the total resistance offered by the circuit is 8.8 ohm. Total resistance offered by the circuit is 8.8 ohm. Now let me go for taking another one. The fourth one. Yes, go for. This is first resistor and the second resistor. Next. This is third resistor and the fourth resistor. Next. This is fifth resistor. Now, could you tell what type of connection it is?
Mixed connection.
Mixed connection.
Connection.
How many resistors are there?
Five resistors.
Five.
Five
Five.
resistors. R1, R2, R3, R4 and R5. Total 5 resistors are there. Now let me go for giving you their values. That is their resistance. And before that, just I'll give you one information. Okay, this combination has been connected to terminals of a battery along with the switch. Think so. Assume that the current is flowing from this side. Do remember, when the current comes to this point, should look at the board. When current comes to this point, it gets distributed to these two resistors. After passing through these two resistors, they recombine at this point. Again, they start flowing through this point. When the current comes to this point, it gets divided and passes through the resistor, then recombine and passes through the fifth resistor. Then it goes to negative terminal. Next, similarly, it continues. Got it? Got it? Here, once it gets split up, then it will recombine. Now, whatever the 5 resistors are there, I am going to give you the resistance of these resistors equally. Take 10 ohm. R1 is 10 ohm, R2 is 10 ohm, R3 is 10 ohm, R4 is 10 ohm, R5 is also 10 ohm. Let's go for finding. Even this was also given in the examination, this combination.
Twenty ohms, sir.
Total 20 ohm. A student, 30 ohm, 20 ohm, 30 ohm, then further it should come after 10 only. It should be more than 10 ohm only, because already 10 ohm is there in series. Hangage adukkinta jaasti barlebeku. Yes, some of you are telling that 50, 30, you are giving many options to
20.
Okay, now let me show you that. Let me show you. If your writing is over, just cross check with my writing. Some of you are telling that, see, you are giving all options. 10, 15, 20, one is giving 25, then 30, another one is 50. Observe. Here, first and second resistors, these two are connected in parallel. Let us find out its combination, that is its effective resistance. That is, it is 1 by Rp. It is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. This is equal to 1 by 10, where R2 is also 10. This is Rp. Next, here only I'll continue. 1 by Rp is equal to, LCM is 10. As the denominator terms are same, you can write the numerator terms as it is. No, whenever I ask you, in that time you can give response. Soumya KB. Yes, it is 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 by 10 is 1 by 5. 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by 5. Then Rp is equal to 5 ohm. As it is first combination, I take this as Rp dash. Got it? You
Sir,
will
directly
take
we
this as
cannot
direct-
take 4 resistors, sir.
Yes?
Directly we cannot take 4 resistors, sir. They are parallel, sir.
No. If you want to take so, they should be connected like second one, third one, fourth one. Then
Okay.
you can take 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3 plus 1 by R4. But here it is not like that. First two are in parallel. Then when the current flows through these two, then it comes to third one and fourth.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Now, let's find out effective resistance of third and fourth. It is 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by R3 plus 1 by R4. This is equal to 1 by R3 is 10 ohm. R4 is also 10 ohm. LCM is 10. It is 2. It is 1 by 5. 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by 5. Rp double dash is 5 ohm. Hope you have got same.
Sir.
Next.
Sir.
See that. Now this is, it is Rp dash and this is Rp double dash and this is R5. Rp dash, Rp double dash and R5. How these are connected? Series or parallel?
In series, sir.
Series.
Series.
This whole combination I have been taking as Rp dash. This is and this. They are in series. Hence, I can write Rs is equal to Rp dash plus Rp double dash plus R5. This is equal to where Rp dash is 5 ohm, Rp double dash 5 ohm, and R5 this is 10 is equal to 20 ohm.
sir.
Rs is 20 ohm. Conclusion. Therefore, the effective resistance is 20 ohm. Hope that you all have understood this.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Do you know for how much marks it will be given?
1 mark.
2 marks.
2 mark.
3 marks, sir.
3 mark. Okay. Then it was
1
given in
mark.
the examination for wait, Prajwal
1
Beno,
marks.
5
1
marks.
marks.
Okay, it was given
Sir, 1
for
mark.
1 mark.
1 or 2.
1 mark. 1 mark. Let me tell you why it is to be given for 1 mark. And you no need to go for these many steps to find out the effective resistance. It is so simple. The first thing is resistance of each resistor is say 10 ohm, 10 ohm, 10, 10 and 10 ohm. First you will find out effective resistance. See that 1 by 10 plus 1 by 10. It is 2 by 10. 2 by 10 is nothing but 1 by 5. So it will be 5 ohm. Effective resistance is 5 ohm. You no need to go for calculating these two because here already 10 and 10 is there. This will also be 5 ohm. See that 5 plus 5, 10. And these two are in series with R5. 10 plus 10, 20. It is just mind calculation. That is why it was given in the examination for 1 mark. Got it? Dear students, did you
Sir.
understand?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Huh?
sir.
You have to apply your mind in this way also. Very simple one it was. Now let me go for taking another
Sir, we
fact.
can write direct answer 20, sir. We can write directly 20 answer for this question, sir.
It is given for 1 mark. You may write it directly. That only I've been giving the information. Even in the competitive exams or entrance exams, to go to get the admission in some few colleges, then if they give the question like this, don't go for following these many steps. Directly apply your mind to calculate, and you can get the required answer quick as possible. Next, another one. It is. Please don't drop. Just look at it because it is interesting. It is 4th one. Look at it.
Sir, fifth, sir.
Fifth sub question. What is this?
A.
A.
It is circuit. You are in science, not in LKG. For LKG students, if we write and show, they'll tell A only. You should tell the circuit, but it is incomplete.
A circuit.
A circuit. Okay. Oh, very clever boy. Don't go for copying. First observe. Yeah. One resistor, and here is second resistor, and this is third resistor. Now, please wait. Red color t-shirt boy. I'm not coming to know your name. Observe. Here 3 resistors are there. The question is, first, what type of connection it is? Series connection, parallel or mixed?
Series,
Serious.
sir.
Gautami, you can tell. Series, parallel or combination?
Parallel, sir.
Parallel. Series and parallel. Who is that? Prajwal Benno. Both are there. Very good. Mixed. Okay.
Sir,
Combination.
mixed.
Okay.
Mixed. Sir,
See,
mixed.
okay. One
Mixed
thing
is-
is, when I ask you the question, you have started giving me the options. Sir, we are giving the options like series connection, parallel connection, mixed connection. You just select anyone which is most suitable. Don't give me option. Please think over it and try your best to give the accurate answer. Anup Poyar, you are right. It is mixed connection. Let me tell you why it is so. First, I'll go for naming these resistors. This is first resistor, and is second resistor. This is third resistor. To make you to understand, I'm going to complete this circuit diagram. Observe, these are the 3 ends of the resistors. Adya, definitely you can go for redrawing this one. I'm going to show the same only. 3 ends are connected to terminals of a battery. This is battery along with the switch. One boy is hanging oftenly. It's not good. Here, assume that circuit is closed. Then current starts flowing from positive terminal to negative terminal. It starts from positive terminal. Just observe. Now it comes to this point. R1 and R3 are connected. No. Just observe. Don't give your response. Dear students, please do remember where the currents get distributed or where it combines, there the resistors are connected in parallel. Observe here, 1, 2, 3 resistors are there. Here, once the current enters, it gets distributed like this. If the current gets distributed, it is parallel connection. Here, now, when the current comes to this point, it flows through R1 and R2. It gets distributed. Here, R1 and R2, these two are parallel. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Here,
Sir.
current is distributed. Current is distributed to R1 and R2. These two are parallel. Now, observe where the current is passing. First, it passes through R1. Then, here it is not distributed instant. Just it is passing. Directly it is passing through R3. Then can we say that R1 and R3 are in series?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Without changing its direction, without getting deviated, it is flowing continuously. So R1 and R3 in series. Now current that flows through R3, current that flows through R2, again they recombine at this point. As they recombine, even R3 is also parallel to R2. Then current leaves from this point, then it goes to negative terminal. Did you all understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Sir.
sir.
Now I'll go for redrawing this circuit diagram. Please observe. Don't copy, I'll give you time. As I said, I take the first point. This is here current gets distributed to R1 and R2, then obviously R1 and R2. These are in parallel. Next, the current that flows through R1, then directly it passes through R3. It is moving continuously. Then R1 and R3, these two are in series. Current that flows through R3, flows through R2, recombine. R2 and R3, they are parallel. See, this is the way we can redraw the circuit. Hope you all have understood this.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now please go for copying. Afterwards, I'll give you values. Yes. First, you draw this. Sir, we have to draw both. Yes, you must draw both. You can take this as similar circuit diagram. Similar circuit. Over. Over.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now I'll give you. R1 is 1 ohm. R2 is 2 ohm. R3 is 1 ohm. Please put double star mark for this.
3, sir.
Yes, please go for finding. Go for finding the effective resistance. See, R1 and R3 both are 1 ohm each, and this is parallel to R2. So here, first you have to find out the effective resistance of R1 and R3.
1 ohm, sir.
Sir,
Yes.
total resistance is 1 ohm, sir.
Correct. RS equal to R1 plus R3. This is 1 ohm plus 1 ohm. This is 2 ohm. Next. And this combination is parallel with R2. I can write 1 by R3 is equal to, this is RS, 1 by RS plus 1 by R2. Where RS is 2 ohm, R2 is also 2 ohm. LCM is 2. Numerator 1 plus 1 is 2. It is equal to 1. 1 by RP is equal to 1. RP is equal to 1 ohm. So therefore, the effective resistance is 1.
Sir, R1 is 1, no, sir?
Yes, R1 is 1 ohm.
Sir, you're 2.
No. R1 and R3, these two are in series. So R1 plus R3, 1 plus 1, 2. Then this combination, this is O. This whole combination is taken as RS. This RS and R2, these two are in parallel. So 1 by RS plus 1 by R2. 1 by RS is 2 ohm. R2 is 2 ohm. Then taking LCM, you get 2 by 2, it is 1. Over. So can you explain that the similar circuit part? Alex. Yes, students, once I tell you, see that when the current is flowing, if it is distributed to 2 or more, any number of resistors, those resistors will be in parallel. If they recombine also, they will be in parallel. If they flow along the same direction, then they will be in series. See here, current flows through R1, then it flows through R3. These two are in series. Then current that flows through R3 and R2, they recombine. Yes, they are parallel. So these two are in series, which are in parallel with R2. Can be drawn like this, and we have found out. Now I'm going to take another point. Oh, your students, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Can you all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
But it is heavy raining here, so
Here
that I
too,
asked
sir.
you. Yeah. But then, yeah. Okay. I'm going to give you from the textbook only. Right. I'll give you 3 resistors. Correct. 4 resistors will be given. Right. It is 4 question.
6th question, sir.
The 4 resistors are 4 resistors are of 4 ohm, 8 ohm, 12 ohm and 24 ohm. Now, continue. What is A highest and D lowest total resistance? Highest and lowest resistance that can be secured. That can be secured by the combination. Good question. The students, observe here. Hope that you have copied this. Here they are given 4 resistors. 4 resistors are given, whose resistance is 4 ohm and the resistance of second resistor is 8 ohm, then 12 ohm and 24 ohm. The question is, by using these 4 resistors, we can get the highest electric resistance as well as lowest electric resistance. We have to find out what is that highest resistance as well as lowest resistance. Dear students, if you want to get highest electric resistance, whether you go for connecting them in series or in parallel, or you go for mixed.
Series.
Series.
Yes.
Series.
So that electric resistance
Series.
increases as the resistors are connected in series. So now let's go for connecting these resistors in series. Then let us find out the electric resistance. Right now, solution. First one. A. To obtain highest resistors should be connected in series. You are right, it is correct only. Okay, just orally you can tell that as the resistors are to be connected in series, effective resistance will be the sum of resistances of all the resistors. Just you go for adding them. Here, 4 plus 8, 12, 12 plus 12, 24, 24 plus 24,
48.
48. Let us go for showing that with calculation. Here I write RS is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3 plus R4. 4 resistors are. Then let us substitute. R1 is 4 ohm, R2 is 8 ohm, R3 is 12 ohm, R4 is 24 ohm. It will be 48 ohm. Therefore, the highest resistance obtained is, the highest resistance obtained is 48 ohm. Highest electric resistance that is obtained is 48 ohm. Now listen, dear students, how do you go for connecting the resistors to get lowest electric resistance?
Parallel, sir.
Parallel connection or combination?
Parallel.
Parallel, sir.
Need to remember, for getting highest series, lowest parallel, and in between means it is mixed. So we want lowest electric resistance. So to obtain lowest electric resistance, resistors should be connected in parallel. So right, very good. Sudarshan, you are right. B1. Copy it. To obtain lowest resistance resistance, comma, the resistors should be connected in parallel. In parallel. Here 4 resistors are there. As they are to be connected in parallel, let's go for finding the effective resistance. The effective resistance when the resistors are connected in parallel, it is 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3 plus 1 by R4. Now this is equal to 1 by, where R1 is 4 ohm, 1 by R2 is 8 ohm, 1 by R3 is 12 ohm, and 1 by R4, it is 24 ohm. This is equal to, yes, what is it? LCM
24,
of all
sir.
these numbers.
24.
24. Now multiply 24 here. 4 6 are 24. Here 8 3s are 24. 12 2s are 24. Multiply LCM with the last term. 24 get cancelled. 1s are. Now this is equal. Let's go for adding them. 6 plus 3 9, 9 plus 2 11 plus 12. It is 12 by 24. 12 by 24 is nothing but 1 by
2.
Reciprocal is 2.
Ones are, twos are. Now 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by 2. But you can only Rp. This is Rp is equal to reciprocal of this. It is 2 ohm. The lowest electric resistance that we can obtain by using these 4 resistors is 2 ohm. Yes, Nagalakshmi, you are right. Nitish Kumar, you are right. It is 2 ohm. Right. Conclusion. Therefore, the lowest resistance obtained is 2 ohm. Over? Over?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now we are moving to another important point. See that first we focused on finding the effective resistance when the resistors are connected in series. Next, parallel. Then we come across mixed. After that, then we only will go for deciding how the resistors should be connected to get lowest and to get highest electric resistance. Even that we have found out also. Now in the fifth type, we are going to get the desired electric resistance. Electric resistance. If to get that desired electric resistance, the resistor should be connected. We will go for deciding how to connect the resistors to obtain desired or needed or required electric resistance. I am going to give you one such problem. It was also given in the examination. Here it is a bit dark. Yes, right. It is fifth one. Listen. Here it is heavy rain and the rain sound is more. Therefore, I should raise my voice as well. I am trying my best. If it is not audible, please tell me. If it is audible, you just continue to write. Is it audible?
Yes, sir.
Audible.
Sir.
Okay, can go
Sir.
further.
Sir, it is audible, sir.
Okay, okay. Right. How can three resistors, how can three resistors, how can three resistors of resistances of resistances 2 ohm, 3 ohm and 6 ohm. 2 ohm, 3 ohm and 6 ohm be connected to give a total resistance of to give a total resistance of in the first one. A, it is 4 ohm. B, 1 ohm. Then right, show with the calculation and diagram and circuit diagram. This question is very nice. Even it was also asked in the examination. Please put 3-star mark for this. It is very important because we are going to connect a given resistance to obtain the desired electric resistance. Put 3-star mark. Once you go through the given statement, it is how can three resistors or resistances 2 ohm, 3 ohm and 6 ohm should be connected to get 4 ohm electric resistance and to get 1 ohm electric resistance. We have to draw the circuit diagram to show that. That is how we are going to connect it. And also we have to go for calculation as well. It's very simple. Meaning of this whole statement is very simple. Resistors are given and we are going to obtain 4 ohm and in second case 1 ohm. Dear students, observe it. Don't go for calculating.
Sir, after calculation, what you wrote, sir? And
You are right. You are right. Just observe it. Whatever the resistors are there, 2 ohm, 3 ohm and 6 ohm. To get the lowest, how they should be connected?
Parallel, sir.
Parallel, sir.
Right. Right. Here we have least electric resistance. To get the highest means it will be 2 plus 3 plus 6, 12 ohm. But they are not given 12 ohm. Right. So no need to go for connecting them in series. In between, we have 4 ohm. To get to 4 ohm, how do you go for connecting these 3 resistors?
Mixed, sir.
For combination, nothing
mixed
but
combination, sir.
mixed connection, is it not? But
Yes, sir,
how
mixed
you are going to, how do you go for mixed connection? By taking 2 ohm, 3 ohm and 6 ohm.
Sir,
Sir, and 3 and 6
Maybe
we are going to take as the parallel connection, sir. And 2 ohm as series.
Yes, I'll tell you. Wait. Look here. Here. You may connect the last 2 in parallel, then series with first one.
Yes, sir.
Or you may take first 2 are parallel in series with third one. Like this. There are different ways. Let us go for taking suitable one. Observe here. Here, one thing you can notice that already 2 ohm is there. To obtain 4 ohm, we need to get again 2 more ohm. So to get 2 ohm, can we go for connecting 3 ohm and 6 ohm parallelly?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We
2
get
ohm
2
as
ohms.
series
Sir.
connection.
Observe it. Observe. First, I'll go for circuit diagram. Don't go for writing anything. Observe circuit diagram. Here, I'll go for connecting 2 ohm in series with 3 ohm and 6 ohm in parallel. I've taken just one possibility. Then you have to cross check with calculation. This is 3 ohm and is 6 ohm. Now, first let's go for calculating the effective resistance of these two resistors connected in parallel. 3 ohm and 6 ohm is there. I write it is 1 by Rp is equal to second and third. So it is 1 by 3 plus 1 by 6. Now LCM is, it is 6. Multiply 6 with the first one. 3 ones are 3 twos are. Second one, it will be 3. Sorry, will be 1. This is equal to 3 by 6 is nothing but 1 by 2. So 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by 2. Rp is equal to 2 ohm. The combination of these two resistors is 2 ohm. And this 2 ohm should be connected with 2 ohm in series. Understood? Now, all right. Rs is equal to this 2 ohm. 2 ohm plus 2 ohm. It is 4 ohm. Now we got the desired, the required, the needed electric resistance. Did you all understand?
Yes,
Did you
sir.
all understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Any doubts?
No,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
If no doubt, then
Then once again, sir.
I'll explain it. Definitely, I'll explain it. Please go
Sir, we
on.
can write now, sir.
No. You should go on writing with me. First, let's go for writing answer. Because question is, how these are to be connected to obtain this 4 ohm? It is A with respect to a right answer. And ಏನ್ ಬರಿತಾ ಇದೀನೋ ಅದನ್ನೇ ನೀವು ಕಾಪಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. Right. 3 ohm and 6 ohm should be connected in parallel. Then this combination should be connected in series with 2 ohm. Clear? Right. 3 ohm
Sir,
and
can we connect 2 ohm and 6 ohm as a parallel?
you can connect, but you won't get the desired. Okay. ಇವೆರಡರಲ್ಲಿ parallel ಅಂತ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ರೆ 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. LCM will be 6. It will be 3 plus 2. It is 5 by 6. 1 by Rp is equal to 5 by 6. Rp is equal to 6 by 5. You will get 1 point. Some digits you will get. Got it? Then this is 6 ohm. 6 plus 1, 7 ohm ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. But ನಮಗೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು only 4 ohm. Clear? Understood?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right. 3 ohm and 6 ohm. 6 ohm resistors should be connected in series and in parallel and this combination should be connected in series with 2 ohm. This is answer for first sub question. Next time show with calculation and circuit diagram. So first next, let's go for drawing the circuit diagram, right? Circuit diagram. Circuit diagram. Yes. Draw. First one is 2 ohm. Next, 3 and 6. 3 and 6 ohm. These two are to be connected in parallel. Then, if you want, you can go for numbering the resistor as this is R1, this is R2, and this is R3 for your reference. Next, write calculation. Right, calculation. See that this is third one. So with calculation and circuit diagram. Circuit diagram is over. Next, calculation. Here, first one you go for finding this combination. 1 by R3 is equal to 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. I'm giving the information in detail. This is equal to 1 by R2 is 3 ohm and R3 is 6 ohm. Take LCM. LCM is 6 multiply. You will get 2. Here 1. It is 3 by 6 is nothing but 1 by 2. 1 by RP is equal to 1 by 2. Then RP is equal to 2 ohm. Whereas this 2 ohm, that is R1, is in connected with series with this combination. Hence, let us find out RS. RS is equal to R1 plus this combination. It is RP. R1 plus RP. It is equal to R1 is 2 ohm. Then RP is 2 ohm. Altogether, it is 4 ohm. Right. This is desired electric resistance. Desired resistance. 4 ohm is the desired electric resistance. Did you all understand?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, let's go for second sub question. That is B1. Now we should get only 1 ohm. That is the
All should be
least
connected in
electric
parallel.
resistance. 1 ohm is least electric resistance. Obviously, we should go for connecting all the three. In which connection?
Parallel connection.
Parallel connection.
Parallel.
B1. It is B1. For this, first right answer. How they are to be connected to obtain 1 more. Yeah, right. 2 ohm, 3 ohm, and 6 ohm should be connected in. Should be connected in parallel. Now, circuit diagram, right? Circuit diagram. Circuit diagram. Right. First resistor, 2 ohm. Second resistor, 3 ohm. And third resistor, it is 6 ohm. These three are connected in parallel. 2 ohm, 3 ohm, 6 ohm. Parallel. Between two same points, all the three should be connected like this. Have you drawn? Circuit diagram is over. Next one is calculation. To obtain the effective resistance, we have to use the formula. That formula is 1 by R3 is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3, because 3 resistors are given. One writing between, it is 1 by R1 is 2 ohm, R2 is 3 ohm, and R3 is 6 ohm. Take the LCM of all the 3 numbers. It is 6. Oh, Sudarshan, you are right. Very good. Multiply 6 with first term, it is 3. Second term, it is 2. Third term, it is 1. Add the numerator term. 3 plus 2 plus 1 is 6. Divided by 6. This is equal to 1. So 1 by RP is equal to 1. Then what about RP? Not 10 ohm, not Lakshmi. It is 1 ohm only.
1 ohm.
They
One.
can't give 1 ohm. That is why we have connected those
1
in parallel. It is RP is equal to 1 ohm. This is a required electric resistance. This is required electric resistance. Electric resistance. Over.
Wait, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Okay.
explain once again.
To obtain the least electric resistance, we have to connect them in parallel. That has been shown in the circuit. To obtain the effective resistance, we have formula. On substitution, with calculation, you will get 1 ohm, which is a required electric resistance. So this is another type is over. Dear students, now we are moving to one more type. Listen to me. Palati, Rahul Palati. Just listen carefully. In the next type, we will go for giving you the circuit diagram in which the resistors are to be connected, maybe in series, maybe in parallel, or even mixed also. Dear students, you all know that this combination of resistors, it is to obtain the desired electric resistance or desired electric current. Is it not? You know that when the resistors are connected either in series, parallel, or in mixed connection, either we may get more electric resistance or least electric resistance. As there is change in the electric resistance, there will be change in the current also. In the next part of this chapter, we are going to find out, we are going to take the problems on, or we are going to take the problems where we go for finding electric resistance, not only that, even electric current also. In addition with that, what amount of electric current flows through the given resistors? Then what will be the voltage across each resistor? So such things are going to be discussed in the next class. Okay, dear students, and before going to conclude, just I'll give you 2 important points. Listen carefully. The first one is, everybody should join to the class within the given time. We know that we are going to commence the class exactly at 6 o'clock. Within that time only, your presence should be there, because our technical department is going to give you the time limit. If you go for joining the class after 6 o'clock, there is a chance of not getting. So those students are to be considered as absent. Please do remember, we will send the link by 5:30 or 5:45 only. Join within 6 o'clock. And second important information, yesterday also many students have submitted their worksheets. It is good, please continue the same. And in worksheet, some important questions, all questions are important, but some will be made to, some will make you to think over. Please try your best yourself. Because I have noticed some students that after giving the worksheet, they'll go for sending the message that, sir, I'm not getting third one, fourth one, please send the answer. If I'm going to give you the answer, why should I make you to think regarding those questions? Is it not? They are thinkable questions. They are higher order thinking skill question. Please take some time for thinking. Try your best. In spite you are trying, if you do not get, then you can contact me. Okay. Next, at the same time, even you might have also noticed that we are making you to recall regarding the first chapter in mathematics, that is real numbers. In worksheet, we have been including just 1 or 2 questions from that chapter as the suggestion given by one of the parent in parent-teacher meeting. It is, I'm very thankful to that parent, and it is also very much useful practice for you also. Okay, so today we have come across plenty of problems. Please do practice them today itself without fail. So with this, let us stop the class. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you.